How's it going, everybody? It's Prod here, and today I'm bringing you guys another video, talk to you guys about some Dark Souls 3, and basically what you guys see in the title, how to get Dark Souls 3, or pretty much the Japanese version of Dark Souls 3, if you live in the US or another place, because it does come out about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks earlier in Japan than it does in the United States and stuff. So there's going to be a way to do that on the Xbox One. Sadly, this does not work on the PlayStation 4 or the PC. This is going to be an Xbox One thing. So for those of you guys who have an Xbox One, you're looking out. But here it is on the screen. This is a post from Reddit. I don't exactly know if this is the original post or if it was from somebody else. This is where I saw it. So, full credit if this is his original post. Now, the gist is basically what you're going to want to do is if you already have Dark Souls 3, you're going to buy it digitally on the Xbox One, or if you do already have it and you've pre-downloaded it. Now, I'm not entirely sure if you can pre-download it yet. If you can, you're going to want to go ahead and delete that. You're going to want to switch your language, and it says exactly right there how to do it, which settings to go to. You're going to want to switch your language and location to Japanese. Once you do that, it apparently switches your Xbox to the Japanese dashboard, and after you do that, after you reset your Xbox, it does that. After you come back, you're going to want to look for Dark Souls 3 in the store. Once you find it, you're going to have two options. You're going to have a ready to install option because, of course, you already uninstalled the version you already have, which is in English. Or you're going to have an option to pay for it. I think it's around 7,500 yen, but you can just download it for free. Once you install it, you have to continue staying on the Japanese version of the dashboard until the install finishes, or else if you go back, it's not going to work. You are free to go back to your regular language and location once that is done, and apparently it's supposed to work come here March 24th when it actually comes out in Japan. But here's the thing, why I say apparently, I don't know if this is going to work. He says that he's done this in the past and that it has worked for him, most notably when Dark Souls 2 came out, and he said it does work. I've never personally tried it myself. A couple of people in the comments were also saying that they've done this in the past, but I'm not entirely sure if it will work. It sounds pretty legit. He gave a pretty good explanation on why it actually does work. Makes sense a little bit, but it's one of those things that I don't really know too much about, so I can't say like, oh, it is going to work, and we can't exactly test it and see if it does work because the game's not out yet, It's something that we're going to have to see and wait for when the game actually does come out here on March 24th, and it doesn't really sound like there's really any risk involved when trying this, because if for some reason it does not work and you're not able to start it up when it comes out on March 24th in Japan, you can literally just delete it and reinstall your regular version, and you're going to have to wait until it comes out on April 12th. So there's no real risk involved in trying it. I'm definitely going to try it and see how it works. The only thing is, when the game does come out, every text is going to be in Japanese. That's the thing. You're not going to have any type of way to change that to English. There's just not going to be a way because that's the Japanese version. When it comes to the actual voice acting, there is no Japanese voice acting. It's all English VO, and that's going to be regular. So at least you have that to look forward to, but you're not really going to be able to read item descriptions and stuff like that, which is, I would say, is some of the fun and some of the best way to get an understanding for the story and the world that you're going through, because always it seems like the way you get the most info on the story is through item descriptions. So that's going to kind of suck for people who are going to be playing it, and maybe you're going to be like, I have no idea what's going on, because every single piece of text is going to be in Japanese form. When it comes to the PvP, most people you're going to run into are going to be Japanese people as well, so the connection is probably going to be pretty bad. But all in all, sometimes you just can't resist. Hopefully when it does happen, when it gets closer to that date, and when the game actually does come out here on March 24th in Japan, I guess we'll be able to see if it does work. If it doesn't, it doesn't really seem like there's any real risk in doing it. So I'm definitely going to try it. I can't wait to play this game. I'm really happy to know that I'm not going to have to wait like an extra 3 weeks for it to actually come out. But, I'm going to have another video talking about something that I wanted to do once Dark Souls 3 comes out. But I'm not entirely sure if I want to do it here if we end up actually getting to play it early. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace, everybody.